EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to South Carolina amidst the sprawling dunes and sandy vistas that comprise the ocean course at Kiawah Island. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, this golf course is a challenge. Kiawah Island, what makes it so tricky?
First and foremost, the weather. You could play 2 rounds of golf at Kiawah and you wouldn't think you were playing the same golf course. You play it on a still day, course is relatively easy and a fun walk. Play it on a windy day and this is just flat out hard.
And he can pick the tee up quickly on that one. That is right down the middle to get the round started. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This one measures out to 15 feet. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. And he will finish that off, so nothing wrong with that. A solid par here to get the round started. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. It might be a tough shot coming up. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, well done there. A couple of pars to get the round underway. Up next, the 390-yard par 4 third, where you stand on an island-like tee, driving across the marsh to an extremely wide fairway. You have to be precise on your approach here because of the elevated tabletop green. Miss the putting surface, and par is a challenge. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second. To leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. Frank, this is the hardest hole on this outward side, a place where you can let the big dog, as they say, let the big dog eat, let it rip.
Yeah, but you still have to be cautious here because you've got to get the ball solid. It's a long carry just to get over the wetlands. And then there's 3 bunkers down that right side, perfectly placed, all for a different length of a tee shot.
And that is dead center, right down the middle here to start the hole.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. This is a 9-footer.
Nah, that's got to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Par 350 here is 207 yards. It's one thing to hit the green, but it's another to navigate it. If you're on the wrong side, you might have a difficult time just two-putting. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. The first of 8 straight holes heading due west is here at the par 4 6th, 490 yards. It's a slight dogleg to the left, but if you can avoid the waist area running down that left side, that makes birdie a good possibility. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th. Oh, what a read. It was spot on, coming sharply to the right. That's a very good par save right there. Kiowa 7th is a par 5 measuring out at 579 yards. If he can take a drive over the edge of that right side bunker area, you'll have a good chance of getting on the green in 2.
Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well too. That could have gone in for the same price.
So we'll finish that off for his par to remain 1 under for the round. Second par 3 here on the front side. Frank, would you be happy walking off here with a 3, or are you getting a little greedy here?
Hey, always greedy, but in the end, I'd certainly take a 3 more days than most. When you look at this green, just have another look and see the angle of it. Green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And Rich, this is a green I am familiar with, and this putt is slower than most people realise. Slightly up that slope, little bit of movement from right to left.
Nah, that's a bit timid, and that's got to leave him a lot more than he'd like. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. This up the right side off the tee, and that will do just fine. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th.